Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News and Rumors. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon here, and welcome back to a new juicy episode of WWE News and Rumors. So this is not going to be like the last episode. If you didn't catch the last episode, I didn't have any rumors. I was kind of embarrassed, but I can't produce rumors. I just gotta go with what's out there and what actually has like sources and stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, this one does have news and rumors both. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. So the first news story is actually about Goldberg. So this is something Goldberg, he said it in the podcast with Corey Graves, I guess. I didn't listen to it. I'm just going off what I've heard around the thing. Basically, Goldberg said, I have a lot of haters or whatever, and screw the haters, I'm going to give them something else to hate about. So basically, Goldberg has revealed that when he did the spear on Monday Night Raw to The Miz, he actually bit his tongue almost off when he did that. So yeah, he bit his tongue pretty bad. I don't know why this is news, but it's being spread all around the internet, so Goldberg bit his tongue. Breaking news. And the next news story is about WWE's new deal with Peacock. So if you guys don't know what's going on, and see, every time I do a video, most people know what I'm talking about, but there's always like that one or two people being like, Peacock? Like the animal? Like they have no clue about what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and explain this once again. A little bit of a recap if you guys haven't heard the news. WWE has sold the WWE Network, pretty much. So they've licensed all their stuff to a platform called Peacock. I mean, it's not really to a platform. They licensed it to NBC, Universal, you know, NBC, the same people who own USA Network here in the United States. Now, I'm pretty sure this is just affecting the United States, so if you're in another country, this is not even relevant. But basically, the WWE Network will be no more starting in March. We will not be able to watch the shows on the WWE Network anymore because it will not exist anymore. It will be moved to a site called Peacock. And the only good news about this is it's half of the price. It's only $4.99 a month, so that'll save us some bucks. But also, there is some downsides, and a lot of people have been investing their time into researching Peacock, who aren't familiar with it, and kind of figuring out the ins and outs of it. And apparently, there's been like a few problems that have been discovered about WWE doing live events on Peacock. So yes, they can do live events. They do have other live sports on Peacock right now, but something that is different than the WWE Network to do with live streaming is if you join late, so the WWE Network has a feature that says watch from the beginning. Peacock does not have that feature. It does not have the watch from the beginning feature. If you're like working or something and you get home like an hour late, you obviously have to turn on your TV, connect to the Peacock app or whatever the deal is, the process is there, and you have to actually hit watch live. You cannot watch it from the beginning. You have to watch it where everyone else is watching it. Which brings me into the other point here is there is no rewinding on Peacock Live. Now, if it's on demand, I'm pretty sure you can rewind, but as for being live, let's say something crazy happens in the Rumble, and you're like, oh, I gotta see that one more time, and then you try to rewind it, well, newsflash, it won't work. You cannot rewind in the Rumble. Now, I never really used the start from the beginning, because usually I'm available when pay-per-views are happening, and I can watch them from the beginning. But a feature I did use was the rewinding. Like, if something crazy happens on TV, I like to rewind it and watch it again. But you cannot do that on Peacock. Now this partnership is not starting until March, so they do have a few months to add these features. But as of right now, those are like two issues that the Peacock app has if we're doing live shows on Peacock like we're supposed to be starting in March. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so those are the actually only confirmed news stories that I talked to you guys about today. But don't you dare go anywhere, because ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to use my catchphrase, which is on a t-shirt available on the Brandon merchandise store. There's a lot of ways to support the channel if you guys love the videos in the links below. Check those out. But ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to talk about some juicy rumors. Alright, the first rumor is actually about Aleister Black. So Aleister Black has not been seen in a while backstage at SmackDown, apparently. So he's not actually been in the building at SmackDown for a while. Actually, the last time he was seen in the building was before his wife was fired. And newsflash, if you don't know, Aleister Black is married to Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega was released by the WWE recently. It's been a big thing all over the internet. And yeah, apparently Aleister Black hasn't been seen backstage since she was fired since that. But apparently the reason for this is two reasons. One, they're trying to like build him up and have him like a giant return or whatever. And second off, they're trying to let all of like the bad feelings between each other kind of cool off before he's like backstage with everyone. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, but Aleister Black should be returning soon. But he has not been seen backstage since they fired his wife. Alright, the next rumor is about Goldberg and his promos. So his promos are apparently being written right now by Paul Heyman. I guess they were kind of letting Goldberg do his own promos and kind of talk or whatever, or maybe a writer would hand him something or bullet points or something. But at this point, Paul Heyman is writing Goldberg's promos for him. This is note also that Heyman writes Roman Reigns promos, so they're very good stuff. Roman Reigns is doing on SmackDown. So I guess the thing makes things a little bit easier backstage, and Paul Heyman's a very experienced person in the pro wrestling business. It's always nice to have like someone who's familiar and's been in the pro wrestling business before instead of just like a Hollywood writer or something, because it's always going to come off better, I believe. And the next rumor is about Edge. So if you guys didn't catch Monday Night Raw, they announced, well, he announced himself, it was a pre-recorded video, but Edge announced that he will be in the men's Royal Rumble match. Edge is back from his injury, so it wasn't nothing crazy. I mean, it was kind of crazy. It wasn't like anything like scary stuff from when he had to retire before. The injury was a tricep tear. Still really, really sucks, but he's all healed up. He's good. He's ready to return. He announced he's going to be in the men's Royal Rumble match. He wants to win. He wants to go on to get the title back that he never officially lost at WrestleMania. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But the rumor here is, why did Edge announce this, and why wasn't it just a big surprise? Because big surprises are fun. Why did they ruin my surprise is the question. Fans are not going to be at Royal Rumble, right? And apparently WWE, like, okay, they're not going to be at the Royal Rumble. Fans are not going to be there, so what can we do? We can kind of hype up the show, try to get more people to watch on TV, because no one can actually go like there live. So let's go ahead and announce Edge. Edge is going to be there, so that's basically what they did. Okay, the next rumor is about WrestleMania 37. So there's a lot of rumors about WrestleMania 37 right now, like tickets, like yes, fans can go to the show. They've already officially announced that. And then like WWE are apparently looking at how they do the Super Bowl to figure out tickets before tickets go on sale. So tickets won't be on sale until like middle to the end of February for WrestleMania 37. And there's also rumors about what's happening, like maybe The Rock could be there, John Cena's gonna be there, Goldberg or whatever. But this rumor is actually kind of about that. It's about a WrestleMania 37 and what they're doing. So apparently they're gonna have, it was being described by a source that has this, is a parade of old stars, a parade of older guys, a parade of I guess more well-known, put up their superstars. I just feel like they're not building with the new guys like good. So like when you see like an older wrestler like pop up, there's always like they're more elevated than like younger stars, and it's just kind of weird. But yeah, WrestleMania 37. Apparently there's gonna be like a lot. And apparently we had to be warned about this, and I mean a lot of like older wrestlers and stars and stuff. All right, the next rumor is not really an older star, but it's a big star we have not seen in a while inside the WWE. His name is Brock Lesnar. So where's Brock Lesnar? There's been a lot of rumors that he's going to be at Rumble, he's going to be at WrestleMania or whatever like that. Apparently, the only status update we've ever been provided on Lesnar is Lesnar does what he wants when he wants. So yeah, Lesnar. I don't know if there's any kind of thing. We don't really know. It'd be a big surprise if he showed up in the Rumble, but Lesnar could be at Rumble. He could be at Mania. No one really knows. I don't even know if he has a contract. It just basically, when Lesnar wants to return to wrestling, he'll give them a phone call. But other than that, they have nothing, I don't guess. Okay, let's do the final news, the final rumor, the final thing I'll be talking about inside of this video. I don't even know what to put it about. I guess we'll just say Randy Orton. So this one's about Randy Orton, the whole Fiend, Randy Orton, Alexa Bliss, weird feud. So Orton's going to be in the Rumble, right? He's going to be in the Men's Royal Rumble. It was originally rumored like months ago that at the Rumble we were going to have, you know, the Fiend versus Randy Orton in some kind of like Firefly Funhouse match or something crazy, some kind of stipulation. But here we are, we're just a few days away from the Royal Rumble, and yet there's absolutely nothing. There's nothing, like there's not an Orton in Fiend match. Fiend, there's no talk of him being at Rumble or anything like that, which only leads to being like a surprise deal. And one of these rumors is actually Randy Orton is going to win the Royal Rumble match, and then when he's up there being like, yeah, I won, and like the pyro's going off, it's like WrestleMania or whatever, then that happens, the Fiend's gonna come out and then do something, but there's a big hole in this situation. Because Orton's facing a champion, Fiend's not a champion, so he would have to get the title or something if they're doing something at Mania. So that wouldn't really make sense doing that scenario, so maybe Fiend and Orton will both just be in the match and Fiend will do something, and I don't know. I don't think either one can really win the match, so maybe they'll just do a segment. It's very fuzzy. But honestly, guys, we're just gonna have to wait and see what they do this weekend at the Rumble, because honestly, right now, nobody even has a clue. Not even them. Apparently, they're still coming up with more matches for the Rumble because they don't have a complete card yet. So they're still coming up with stuff only a few days away, so we'll just have to wait and see what they do this weekend. So there you guys have it. That is going to do it for this episode of WWE News and Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Right now on screen, I'm going to leave a link to 2 previous videos for you guys to check out, as well as a button to subscribe to this channel if you're brand new here. But thank you guys for watching this video. I am Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.